Alright guys, maybe this should be better now. Sorry about that. I was able to do this last year where I would stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and this year it just doesn't want to seem to work, which is a bit of a bummer. But hopefully things are working for you guys now. Cool. Yeah, sorry about that if that was an unpleasant experience. Never want to give you an unpleasant experience. Oh, there we go. Alright, back to the game. Hopefully it works now. Still looks like it's being a little choppy. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Damn. Computer's letting me down today. Maybe we'll just let it run for a little bit. Or I could turn down the graphical fidelity, perhaps that is. That is perhaps what's causing a little bit of that struggle. Because it seems like now that would be just a... that would be a hardware thing, which shouldn't really be the case because I should have more than enough gas to run this game, but you never know. They are small developers, so I have to forgive them for being less than perfect. Nothing wrong with that. King Band's in the chat. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Appreciate that. But yeah, it's an interesting concept to see something different. You know, like so far, just coming off the top of my head, it's not, you know, you can definitely tell it's not as tight, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to be more of a simulation or more of an arcade kind of style. Because as you can see, like that there, I should have made that tackle for sure. Thomas Arbuckle says the Steelers black and gold. They're going for the Super Bowl. Let's go. I mean, I think I'm going to agree with you on that one. I think we all want to see that. The pictures, the avatars for the... Oh, shit. Well, luckily that was a bad throw. Would be cool if the Steelers were to win a Super Bowl. I think that would be a lot of fun for a lot of people. Yeah, it looks like this is running a lot better now. So, glad that worked out. Unfortunately, I lost all my viewers. YouTube's probably not going to rank my video because I did 2 posts in like 1 minute, so they're going to be like mad at me or something, but YouTube can fuck right off, so. Let's see. 3 wide receivers. It's definitely like, you can tell, especially playing defensively, you feel kind of a little powerless. It's not super tight. Like, look at the way I just moved, and it like kind of put me sideways. But I'm willing to forgive that. Like, the one thing that's supposed to be really good about this is the franchise mode, and for me that is always the thing I want to spend my time on. And so I'm excited to see, you know, after we test a little gameplay, I'm excited to see what that guy's just throwing it. How's that not an intentional grounding? There's nobody near that, and you were in the pocket. Well, hey, whatever. Again, I didn't give EA $60, so I can't complain. Oh, let's go. Nice. All right, we're putting up a little bit of a goal line stand here. They're gonna go for a field goal. That's not bad. That's some decent defense. And yeah, it does. It kind of feels, you know what it reminds me of, which I played on stream last year and really liked, and I did have some younger people in here that were kind of laughing at it. But I played the Dreamcast 2K games, and like it was crazy because they weren't like good simulation football or anything. You know, they definitely feel more like arcade games, but playing them, I was just like having fun, you know, which I just realized I hadn't really been having that much fun playing Madden for a very long time. And you know, I don't know. So I think I'm willing to forgive less than perfection if I actually am going to have fun playing the game. Throw on the run here. Let's go. There we go. Do I have faith in Cam on the outside? That's an interesting question because I would have before training camp, but I think that to me the trade for Witherspoon on Friday or whenever that was kind of to me says that got to go up for that one, man. That one says to me that like I'm not really sure that they have a lot of faith in Cam Sutton. I shouldn't say that they don't have faith in Cam Sutton, but I think it says to me that maybe they are at least a little concerned about it and maybe see him as just being a slot defender, because I think that Witherspoon guy is, you know, nice run. Is that Benny Snell, number 24? Yeah, I think he'll be playing more than you expect pretty quickly. The Akello Witherspoon guy that they just traded for, because he graded out pretty good last year. Let's see if I can do like audibles. What do I do? Like an in. Nice. All right, let's see what that's like. And then you go straight up. No, I want an up, a fly. There we go. All right, there you go. Clear out a little space on the inside. There's definitely like the way that they move is a little rigid, but again, you know, it feels like Dreamcast, which is not a bad thing if you can do that really well. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you about the Cam Sutton thing. I think that that's probably the best way to look at it, is that they're probably just looking at it as why not have another player. I think it if anything, it does kind of force people, I think, to slow the roll on James Pierre, because I think that, you know, maybe they're at least a little concerned about that. There you go. Nice out. Players definitely move very like sticky. Like they move very, very quick. They don't seem to have momentum. But again, it's fun. Like I'm having fun as I do this. I gotta figure out if there's a difference between a touch pass and like a power throw or whatever, because my guy's definitely thrown it. He's definitely floating some passes, and I can't tell if that's maybe just the arm strength of the character or if I should be holding. Yeah. There we go. Touchdown. Nice. That was a fun drive. I mean, I feel like you probably could just spam deep plays if you wanted, but where's the fun in that, really? There you go. Take a nice 7-3 lead. Again, I appreciate y'all guys that are hanging out. I just wanted to hop on stream and chill for a little bit. No big thing. It is a Sunday, so I know lots of people are going to be doing lots of family things and otherwise. I hope you're at least having a nice 3 days off if you you know, work or go to school or whatever. Let's see if I can get a little bit better on defense now, because it has been pretty hit or miss. Ooh. Yeah, see, like that time I pressed the change player button and it went to somebody that was like 30 feet away from the ball. And so, you know, sort of when you've been training yourself to play something like Madden for a long time, not that I've been training myself, but I mean, I've played it since I was, you know, 5 years old or something. You do kind of instinctually go to those, you know, how that works and how those button presses work. So sometimes it can make games like this feel a little tough. On the button Sutton, yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Cam Sutton. Don't get me wrong, everybody knows that. Damn, nice pass. I do like that there's no a lot of just pointless cutscenes in the middle of plays and stuff like in Madden, like where you see the same like wide receiver jogging back to the huddle a million times. See, I just did that again where I pressed A to try to change to a different pass rusher and it set me to some safety, and then just kind of screws you up a little bit. Do I think that James Washington's going to be rotated more? I think probably. I mean, it really depends on... Oh, you got to intercept that, dude. You're right there. I think it just depends on whether or not he... I mean, how the guys in front of him do. I think there is a world where Deontay can... There you go. Oh, how do I not get a sack? I came completely untouched. Damn. I think there's definitely a world where James Washington could play more if Deontay or Claypool have kind of sophomore struggles. I mean, I know Deontay's not a sophomore, but it's got to be a holding or something, I hope. But yeah, James Washington, I think, is just, he's a victim of being at a stacked position. And he's, sadly, like, I love James Washington, and I think he's a great guy, and I think he's a really nice player, but I just don't think he's a special player. I think he has struggles getting separation sometimes, and I don't, I don't know what he is. I think he's just an okay player. Another stand inside the red zone. I'll take that for defense. At least it's like, kind of settling down. Ooh, did he miss a field goal? That's not good. He shouldn't miss a 26-yard kick, but I will take it. Thank you very much. Let's get a little run game going. See if we can have some fun with that. Ooh, yeah, that was tough. Trying to pick a hole and it doesn't work out. Damn, it's a bummer. When this first went live, a bunch of people hopped in right away, and then I had to redo it, and they never showed back up. What are you gonna do? Don't catch that. That'd be ridiculous. Yeah, that was just kind of chucking it. Oh, I didn't even realize that was going to be like a direct snap. What are y'all guys doing with the rest of your evening once you are no longer watching me play Axis Football 2021? Curious to hear. Oh, I didn't even realize this the end of the half. I guess I'm just, yeah, without the announcers, I guess maybe I just didn't pay attention, which, by the way, I did turn the announcers off. They were not great, and I figured trying to compete with me would sound kind of terrible. So, hey, I mean, it's going into the second half. It's 7-3. That's a reasonable enough game. I haven't looked at stats or anything, but at least it kind of works. Oh, nickel. I mean, it is interesting. I mean, I think like the way that the opposing offense is running their offense is kind of, I'm not sure if it's logical. I would hope a game like this at least would use gameplay statistics from the way that people play it to kind of impact the way that the game works and interacts with teams and how playbooks and stuff work. I think that would be a really cool way for a developer like this to kind of have an advantage, because if a good community develops around it, I think that would be a lot of fun. Do you think we should really worry about Devin Bush? What do you mean by that? Like how, just that they got Schober, and you think that means that they are worried about him? I I don't think you should worry about Bush. I just don't think I've said it a few times. I think he has the potential to be a great player, but I don't think he's a great coverage linebacker, and I just don't think that that's who he is. And I think maybe they kind of thought the wrong thing when they drafted him, and that's fine. Not everybody has to be what you thought they were going to be. That doesn't mean he can't be a great player. I think he still can be a great player. I think getting Joe Schobert helps Devin Bush more than anyone, honestly. I really do. I think it's a huge... Yeah, I don't think it means to worry about him. I just think it means that they think he's different than... They just think he's a different player now than they did when they drafted him, which I don't think there's anything wrong with. Oh, I'm gonna... Oh no, that was a terrible throw. Again, the like the way that guy moved wasn't great, but the way that it did punish me for throwing on the run like that, I think was pretty good. Clearly my quarterback is not a mobile guy. I don't know if they tried to make rosters that are like the similar team. If I'm playing as the Steelers, I don't know if my guy is cut in the mold of a, let's see, of a Ben Roethlisberger. No, throw accuracy, throw power, pretty good. Speed, C. Yeah. Okay, so they don't have like a ratings system. They just have like an A, B, C kind of thing. Interesting. Looks like, yeah, it looks like good linebackers. Yeah, I wonder, just curious if they tried to sort of, the way that the NCAA games just had sort of unlicensed versions of various athletes. These guys do kind of just stand around on the sideline sometimes waiting for passes. It's a little funny to watch. I watched the Big Ben video and thinks I have Limp Bizkit in my head now. Well, you're welcome. That was the intention. I created this whole channel 3 years ago or 2 years ago just to get Limp Bizkit in people's heads in 2021. That was the whole idea, and I'm glad it worked. I loved that video, and I really thought it would do a lot better, but I think people just still aren't watching a ton of Steelers content until the season starts, which is fine with me because I have a lot of stuff planned, and a lot of that stuff, like that Big Ben video, is evergreen, still watchable in 2 months, 3 months, whatever. You can watch it and still enjoy it. So, but if you haven't seen some of the new stuff, make sure you check it out. I'm assuming if you're watching me play video games that you probably watch all my videos, but hey, I appreciate you. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a run game happening here, because we are moving along in the game. 1 minute left and 1 minute 44 left in the third quarter. Ooh, nice. I do like this running back on the Steelers. Ooh, is he going to take it to the house? I guess he's going to take it to the house. Not catching him. All right. Well, that was a pretty good play call. I did hit him right at the blitz. I made a guy miss. Oh, my man Kiddo Kami is in here. Dude, this game on mobile is terrible. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. I always kind of assume mobile football games would be terrible. But yeah, I don't know if you saw it or if I mentioned it in the Discord, but I did get, I tweeted about this a little while ago, and then the developer reached out and wanted to give me a Steam code for it. Not as a not as a deal or anything, just to spread the word and have me kind of check it out. And I don't know. I'm not trying to light up the scoreboard. I'm purposely trying to play like a refined game, and it's 14-3. I cranked up the difficulty a little bit because I did play once or twice, and it seemed like you could just chuck bombs all day. The way they move is, it's definitely not as refined as, AAA kind of games, but what would you expect? I'm not going to knock it for that. I think the graphics look fine. They're good, decent enough fidelity. I think the only thing that's like that I find to be really bad as far as the graphics is just that the animations, particularly the running animation, I think there definitely could be a little bit more motion in that animation. But if anybody's more sort of attuned, I mean, I've done a little bit of 3D animation. It doesn't seem like there should be that much of a technical problem in having a run cycle that's a little more lively. But hey, you know, yes, this is a Pittsburgh Ironhawks channel now, officially. That's my esports team, the Pittsburgh Ironhawks. Isn't that actually a Pittsburgh? Oh, I thought I was going to pick that off. I think there is a Pittsburgh esports team that's called the Pittsburgh Ironhawks or something, aren't they? I don't know, something like that. Ooh, nice. All right. Are they going to punt it again? Damn, they just keep punting. All right. OKC got no... They might have those fire gradient uniforms, but they got no game on offense. Okay, you don't want to get that? Dude, you could have returned it like a mile. All right. Well, maybe not. The 2021 Pittsburgh Ironhawks. Yes. I am gonna go after I play a little bit of the game itself. I do want to go and mess around with some of the customization options and get into the franchise mode a little bit. The Pittsburgh Knights, yeah, I want them to. I wish they would sponsor me, but they more people watch them than me. So there you go. Ooh, yeah, no, you're right. I follow them on social media. It's definitely something like that. Oh, let's try a counter. The Pittsburgh Knights. Oh, are they bad? I kind of assumed. Oh, man, nice. This running back is pretty good. He's definitely going to be my franchise player when I get into franchise mode. You guys are going to laugh. I'm going to play this all season. Everybody's going to be like, why does he play that fake Madden game? I get like 30 years into the future. Calling my plays out the line like Big Ben. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted an out. Oh, it's got to be... There you go. Yeah, see, sometimes the quarterback just floats the ball. And I looked, my guy has like really high throw power. I think it was an A rating. You know. Axis Football League. Look at that. I think you might be a little invested in that, though. Mr. Axis Football League. I appreciate you hanging out. That's funny. Are you a big fan of the sport? Or yeah, I'm having fun with it for sure. I'm having a, semi-realistic. I just got to figure out if there's a difference for when you... I have to figure out if there's a difference to throw a fast throw or an air throw, because I feel like I'm not getting... I feel like my passes are kind of floating. My balls are floating, if you will. Tap, lob pass, hold, bullet pass. Yeah, I don't know. Aimed passing only. Yeah, there's something about aimed passing I haven't explored to this point. This game has been out for too long to have the same animation as when it was first released. Yeah, that would be the one thing that does stick out to me a little bit, is I do think that especially just that walk cycle, I just think is too, it's very rigid. But I'm sure I'd rather more effort go into things like franchise mode. And I have heard people have told me that, that stuff's actually pretty in depth, that you can actually really get into scouting and draft picks and things like that. And that was the stuff that's always disappointed me. Oh, damn, they just collapsed that line. 29, that'd be a 46-yard kick. I should try it, right? I'm up by 11. This would put it up by 14. Wouldn't be that bad. Are they really icing the kicker? Oh, it's 2-minute warning. Yeah, let's try a field goal. What the hell? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. The animation, the presentation is what it is. It's not mind-blowing. They're definitely pretty rigid. But I'm having fun playing it. I really am. And I haven't even really tweaked the settings or anything like that. So I'm willing to forgive a little bit. I am willing to forgive a little bit with the superficial stuff. It feels like I said this earlier, and I mean it feels like a Dreamcast 2K game, really, which to me isn't a bad thing. You know, I think a lot of the times these kind of projects they need more support, and I think I saw it a little bit last year just when I was playing 2K on stream, that a lot of people would be like, why aren't you playing Madden 2021? And I just would sit there being like, because I don't. Oh, you gotta see, it's the changing to the player that's nearest the ball, that thing that you would do in Madden. It doesn't work very well, so it makes pass defense pretty difficult. Ooh, I got an interception there, though. Thank you very much. I will take that. All right, let's go into Cower Power. Let's put this game away, and then we'll get into some of the franchise mode stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I don't know. I'm enjoying it. It's not anything amazing, and it definitely feels like something from 2010 or 2005 or something, but I don't think that they were trying to avoid that. I think they wanted to lean into that because they knew that that was the best way to make something good, and I'm okay with that. Again, for me, it's just, is it fun? Is it fun? And I'm having a decent amount of fun, so I'll take it. I'm just gonna give up here. Well, not give up, but get ready to lock this one down. I want you to go on your phone and download Retro Bowl. What is that? Tell the developer to send me a download code. Does it cost money? Oh, I know that. I know that game. I have seen that around. We definitely got to get Presley Harvin onto the Pittsburgh Battlehawks or Ironhawks or whatever they're called. The camera angle is kind of weird. You cover a lot of depth ground, not a lot of like, I don't know. It's the way they move to and from the camera. Ooh, that was really 3D. Yeah, I'll check it. I'll have to check it out. I'm always interested in trying things. I'm not a mobile gamer. I've never have been, even like the Switch and stuff. I'm not somebody who plays games on my phone. I don't know. I used to, like, when you first could jailbreak iPhones and stuff back like a decade ago, and you would put I had like Game Boy emulators to play Pokemon or whatever, which, because like JRPGs work perfect for playing on mobile, but I just never really liked playing games with a touchscreen. I just still haven't really found a lot of games that have made that a compelling experience for me. Nice tackle to keep him in bounds, by the way, bud. Pittsburgh Ironhawks going to be 1-0 on the 5-star matchup channel. Ooh, they're not really rushing or taking their timeouts. I guess because they're down 2 timeouts. Hi, love your videos. Thank you. Appreciate that. Love anybody that watches 5-star matchup. Y'all are the best. Kiddo says it's a free game, but some of the features like extended roster and 12-man roster are like $1 to buy. Yeah, I don't know. I just never really have a lot of fun playing. I never really have a lot of fun playing mobile games. It's just not for me. Most fun. Yeah, I mean, I have seen it. It does seem like it's advertised a lot and stuff. I just kind of figured it was probably like shovelware or something, but nothing against the people who made it. I'll take a holding penalty. Let's get a sack. I don't think we got any sacks today. Maybe one. You know, how's the Pittsburgh Ironhawks gonna lead the league in sacks if they don't get any sacks? The one thing I hope in the customization is that they let you put the logo on one side of the helmet, and I sincerely hope, because my guy who works on this game said he was a Steelers fan, I hope that's an option, because I'm going to be very disappointed if he's a Steelers fan and putting the logo on one side of the helmet is not an option. We shall find out momentarily as soon as I finish this game. Let's just keep him out of the end zone. No garbage time scores. Let's go. No garbage time. Oh, it just ran out. Okay. Well, there we go. Let's see what the stats were like. Just to get an idea of like how realistic. My quarterback was 11 of 16 for 106, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. If the Steelers had yellow topped jerseys like the Ironhawks, I could deal with that. Their quarterback was 17 of 29 for 193 and 1 pick. Let's see. My running back 10 for 141. I mean, he had a 77-yard run. Not bad. So it's, you know, I think definitely 5 minutes is short. That definitely feels a little bit more like it is against the CPU. Yeah, I'm just trying it. You know, just trying it out. If you just got here, I just kind of, I just wanted to test this game out for the first time. I haven't played it at all. Let's try creating a team. I do have a Steelers logo somewhere on my hard drive. Maybe I can edit the Battlehawks. Should we try that? What do you think? Or should I just make the Steelers from scratch? Let's try this. Axis logos, mascots. Gotta be a way to bring in a file from your hard drive. No? I would think. You might have to. If my man is still in the chat, can you like look that up and see if you can add just custom logos to Axis, or if I need to import them or what? Just curious, because I kind of assumed you probably would be able to add one just from a file, because I have seen mods where people done that, but I don't know, again, if you have to import them as some sort of a thing, some sort of a mod or something like that. Let's see. Well, let's create a new team from scratch then. Let's try that. We'll call him the. Can I just type? No, I hate when you can't type on a PC game. Like, I have a keyboard. Why can't I use it? Let's just see what we can do to make a close approximation of the Steelers, and maybe it's a problem for another day. I just wanted to see what the customization stuff was like. Bro, I'm watching from Kuwait. Wow. No way. That is pretty sick. That's cool, man. Yeah, I did try to create a brand new team, but it didn't. Oh, maybe you can't. No, see, it's still only giving me like generic stuff. That's okay. I don't mind for now, at least. I do like these. I like these like location logos. They're kind of sick. Let's try this. Should we do black and then? Oh, wait. What the hell color is yellow? Green and red? Something like that. There we go. Do you think we'll win week 1 versus the Bills? I hope so. I think there's a good chance that we do. I think the Steelers are really being underrated by a lot of people, and I think they're going to be better than a lot of people think. And I'm excited to see them prove people wrong. I think that I just think people are really underestimating what they're going to be capable of, and I'm excited to see it. I think they're going to win 10, 11 games, make the playoffs. It's going to be great. I just hope they're successful in the playoffs, because it has been way too long, way too long since they have had any relevant success in the playoffs. I retired from 7,000 member league to LFG to stream for the National High School Football Association. Nice, dude. Whoa, that's cool. Good for you, bro. Hustling. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. My Discord manager extraordinaire, as they say. Bengals helmet. Wow, they just like have the Bengals helmet in the game, and the Chargers helmet, and the Rams. More or less the Eagles, Buckeyes. That's kind of weird. Didn't anticipate that, but cool. I love some good customization options, so. The Michigan kind of style. What do you think? I like those deer antler ones. Should we do the Ohio State style one just to piss people off? Let's go outside the box, huh? I kind of like the Michigan one. What do you guys think? I'm not a Michigan fan, but their helmet is kind of dope. Where's the TJ contract? I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I could tell you. At this point, getting pretty surprised about it. I just think tomorrow. And I've been saying this every day now for 4 or 5 days. I think it's gonna be tomorrow. All I can tell you is maybe it'll be tomorrow. I really don't know. It's not what I anticipated. I thought they would have had it announced a while ago. Hasn't happened. You know? Oh, my controller wants to stop working. How good do I think name will be? I'm not sure who you mean. Oh, maybe you typed Najee and it got corrected. I think Najee's going to be really good. I mean, I think he's the real deal. I think the main concern that you have with a running back, obviously, is keeping him healthy. He's going to be taking a lot of hits. Tomlin's never been shy about giving his lead back a lot of touches. So Najee's going to touch the ball a lot, like a lot. And it's, I just hope they have people behind him that they feel confident enough in, because chances are he's going to miss 1 or 2 games. I mean, I hate to be a bummer, but it's just the way things go in the NFL. A running back's going to miss a few games. They're probably going to get hurt, dinged up here or there, and it's just a matter of keeping him as healthy as you can so he can play as much as possible. I think he's going to be really good, though, when he plays. I mean, I just think that's who he is. I think he's going to be a really good player. I wish you could copy the hex codes for the color. Let me see. D5B616. You're gonna find out how stupid I am in 1 second. D5B616. My man says he's rapping Najee and bubble wrap as we speak. Good move. Keep him safe. Tomlin's going to use him a lot, and That's okay. I mean, that's why you drafted him. I love the gray face mask. What do you think? I think we're off to a good start here. Helmet finish. Ooh, I love that you can do a matte helmet. Big win. Or chrome. Wow, big dub for Axis Football 2021. I love a matte helmet. Who will lead the team in receiving touchdowns? I think the safest bet there is probably Claypool, because he's just like the big guy, and you would think he would be the touchdown target. I think could be him. I think it could be Johnson, because he does get deep. Even though he's small, he does beat people deep pretty often. So they basically just have the Bengals uniforms in the game, which is funny. Or you could be looking at... Remember when the Titans had that uniform, and that was like the first time anybody had like a different kind of uniform, and it was a big deal? I remember, I don't know about you guys, I mean, where I lived wasn't even close to the South, and there were so many, you saw Titans jerseys everywhere. That Eddie George one. Ooh, that's sweet. Ooh, I love the Maryland style one. That doesn't really make sense for a Pittsburgh kind of team, but I love that Maryland aesthetic. Ooh, the checker's kind of cool. That's like very old school. Then there's just the standard stripes. I want to go like a little outside the box. Can I modify this once I pick a few? Let's see. I wonder if Juju or Claypool will have a better season. I think Juju. I just don't think... I'm not completely convinced that Claypool's a finished product yet, I guess. And I think he could have a little bit of a sophomore-ish kind of year where... How am I can't change the... What am I doing here? D5B, was it? D5B 616, was that it? Yeah. I didn't do the Tiger helmet though. I did the Wolverines, like the Michigan. Najee's going over 100 easy. It's a 17 game season, dude. Like he doesn't even have to have like a great year to have... What color is this? What color is this? D5B. I think, yeah, it's an 18 game season. I mean, he's only got to really have like 50 yards a game to get to 1,000. So I think that's an easy number for him to achieve this year, really, unless he misses a lot of games, which, you know, knock on wood, hopefully he doesn't. All right, not in love with this jersey really, but just trying to get something out. The color picker is a little disappointing, if I'm being honest. I can't do the tiger stripes though, because that's like Bengals colors, you know. Let's see what this font's... Oh, okay, there we go. So that's a different... I'm not sure really why that would be a different category. They also look more or less the same. I don't really even see any difference. Oh, it's changing the font on those, on just the numbers? Yeah. I see. Oh, the number font. Okay, there's way more number fonts. I was gonna say that's kind of annoying if that's it for number fonts. Let's go with the yellow for that. D5B. Do I think James Conner is going to be good in air? I do. I think James Conner, it's a shame that he didn't have one more year on his deal, because I think as a complimentary running back, I think he would have been great. I just think he is... I don't think he's a lead running back, really. And I think that sucks, but I just think that's the killer. If I were you, I'd name them the Killer Bees. Ooh, that's good. That's good. I like that. I like that idea, my man. I like that idea. I love a lot of number fonts. Ooh, I like that. What do you guys think? I like that one. 9. Remember that when I invariably forget that in 2 minutes. No, hate that. Bears. Wow, they really do just have, I mean, that's like the Ravens. It's classic Titans. They really do just have like all of the standard NFL ones in here that you would expect to see. I think pretty much whatever team you're a fan of, you probably could find something that was pretty similar to your team. And I guess, again, there are people that have done... I want to see what the blue looks like. I like just a little bit of that blue, just the way I've been using like the Steelers, the way I've been using their Steelers blue this year. The blue and the red, because nobody ever uses the blue and the red, and I think it's such an underrated part of the logo, you know. And then you get a little bit of like, you do just a really deep red for the other color. Let's see how this looks. He hasn't been doing too hot in OTAs or preseason, really? I didn't know. I assumed he was doing, I thought he was like, I thought they called him more or less like a co-starter over there. He is. I mean, injuries are always the tough thing with him. Sadly, and this doesn't work. And I think that's going to be a sort of an issue that follows him around no matter where he goes, which sucks, but it is what it is. He's just, you know, whether it's chemotherapy or whatever, that just kind of robbed him of the ability to be healthy. But man, he just gets banged up so much. I think Freiermuth is going to be a steal. I kind of like the checkerboard. Should I go weird? Is that too ska if I do a checkerboard jersey? I don't like that it has nothing else though. Maybe just these two-tone sleeves. I don't know. I'm not sure about the jersey design. I don't like those Broncos style uniforms. Hate that. The Colts uniforms are okay. Kind of like the twin shoulders, like the old school Jets. Oh, those ones are kind of cool, especially if I make this stripe black. Let's see. And then the pants are still the wrong color. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna make like a whole roster, trust me. I'm definitely the kind of person where if I was gonna do something like that, I am gonna download it from somebody who has much more time than me. I'm just kind of screwing around just for the sake of getting a franchise mode started. I like integrating this this blue though. D5B. I need to change the helmet. Okay. Well, I didn't end up doing the. I think we got. I mean, you know, it's not. I'm not acting like this is the greatest thing ever or anything. Just trying to get to a place where we can get a team started. You know, starting up a little bit of a new franchise. You know, screwing around a little bit. Let's see what this color is. I don't like that it doesn't highlight. I wish it highlighted what element you were selecting. Just little things. You know, that you'll find little things like that with games like this. Let's do this. Let's do the blue outline on this. Do you think we should have taken Kyle Trask in the second round? I do not. I don't think the Steelers needed a quarterback. I thought people wanted it, and then I thought people would have been so mad if they did it, because it wasn't the right time still, and they wouldn't have played or contributed. I mean, I would have agreed with Ben, like he said. I mean, I didn't agree with Ben when he said this a couple years ago about Rudolph, but I'll call this the home. I thought that why did that not save? Oh, because it saved as a alternate. I thought he was kind of right when he was like, well, how does Rudolph help us now? I know, but I don't think people want to see me sit there and play around with the uniform creator forever, because you can probably add more whenever you want, I would imagine. So let me see. Yeah, I know. Oh, dude, I'm gonna get, I mean, if customization is the thing in this game, I'm gonna get into the customization for sure, because that is 100% my thing in games. I love it. The only thing that's a little bummer is it doesn't seem like you can put a logo. I don't remember I don't think it ever gave me an option to put a logo anywhere on the custom jerseys, which is a little bit weird, but maybe that's some kind of a copyright thing. Oh, create random team. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. No, that quarterback sucks. I want a fast quarterback. Emilio Vargas. No, he's not my quarterback of the future. No, I want a speedy quarterback. I want it like a Cordell. Gabriel Walsh. No, you're even slower than the last guy. I had a huge relief when it said we got Juju back. I totally agree. I felt so happy about that. I think that was such a boost going into the offseason, and I'm very happy about it. I think he's going to have a great year. Ooh, you could do... Ooh, man, you could do colored turf. That is a big dub for me. Roethlisberger is the last name quarterbacks can have in this game. I know, but I'm not gonna, like... You gotta find me, like, whatever the mods are. I know there's a mod for NFL teams or something like that. Oh, man, this is cool. You can really do a lot with this. I like that. I like integrating a little bit of that blue. Interesting. Now let's see what happens if I make a franchise mode with the Pittsburgh. Do they just go into the list? There is a little bit of one little problem I would mention too about this is that it doesn't seem, unless they go, oh, they go at the end. Okay. It doesn't seem like there is there's not, you can't navigate through the menus very fluidly. Oh, this is interesting. I wonder what you guys think about this. There's actually two different tier systems. There's like you can do either a American style system, which is like American football, it's 2 conferences, or you could do the European tier setup, which has 3 tiers with promotions and relegations. And like, obviously, like, I love American football, but I always did think that that's one of the more interesting things. Like, you know, don't you guys kind of think the Browns should have been relegated to a different league? Do you think we should have chosen Presley Harvin in the 7th? What do you mean? What, like, Do you think there's a problem? Are you saying, do you think it was a bad pick to take Presley Harvin? Because definitely not a bad pick to take Presley Harvin. The guy is, I mean, he made the team. That's all there is to that, you know. But I think, you know, I think that was a good move. I never understand why more teams don't draft punters and kickers. You can usually draft the best kicker without, you know, using any very high pick at all. If you can get the best player at a position, I don't care if it's punter or kicker, and it's only a 6th or 7th round pick. I mean, shoot, was Justin Tucker even drafted? And he's like the best kicker. He's like the best kicker ever. Just a second, guys. No shooting the Browns into the sun, okay? They're on the up and up. I can't knock them. They built the team the right way. They got a good coach. Presley Harvin is the best punter. I hope he has a monster year. Like 70-yard punts and shit. You know, he's going to be a good one. He's going to be the next in a long line of, I can't even say that with a straight face. The Steelers do not have a long line of, maybe we do random tier placement. They do not have a long line of great punters. Oh wait, did I pick American? I want to do the tier. It didn't die. I turned it off for a second because I had business to tend to. Okay, I'm allowed to do things without you guys for even a moment. Colorado, the Denver Mountaineers has a great logo, by the way. That's so good. That's definitely the best logo. Somebody on the staff lives in Denver or something, because that's such a dope logo. If you compare what I would do to the Browns compared to what I'd do to the Ravens and Bengals, we're practically besties. You made Presley Harvin a 99 punter. That's pretty good. All right, let's start this thing. So let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on in the front office, etc. So there's practice strategy, scouting points. Let's see. Well, let's take a look at our team. Top overall talent's a linebacker, DB. So, all right, this is our quarterback room here. All right, running back room, B plus B, B. Wow. So a lot of B's on offense. Not exactly gonna be flying off the shelves with this offense. Even the defense, not very good. We're going to have an uphill battle here to develop some players, it looks like. Well, I mean, hey. Let's see are there free agents or... Let me see. Because I definitely want to... free agency. Okay. So we got quarterback. Now see, like, this guy already seems like a better quarterback than... Why did it... Oh, it sorts by whatever category you're moved to. Do we have any fast quarterbacks? No, just a C+. This guy's got an A+ throw power. B accuracy. Yeah, he doesn't seem like a huge leap up from my guy. What about running backs? No, nobody's compelling. Wide receivers, no. Oh, there's a couple A's, though. Oh, I'll take an A. We definitely need all the talent we can get in the early days of the Pittsburgh Killer Bees. Ooh, 14 million. You're 31, bro. I can't give you 3 years, but I'll sign you for a year. What do you think? All right, he took it. I'll take it. Let's see. We got a DB here who's an A. Let's see if he'll take a 1-year deal. What the hell? Go all in. Do you think Juju had the AB effect? What do you mean by that? I have had some people Oh, he signed with somebody else. I have had people kind of talking bad about Juju in my comments here and there, and as you guys know, I'm extremely pro Juju, so I think anything that is, I don't know, I think he gets a completely unfair amount of hate and doesn't deserve most of it. I think it's unfortunate that he is treated the way he is, because he's just a guy, like, he puts his head down, he gets extra yards. I think he's great, and I don't get where the hate comes from. I just signed for a one year deal just to have another good player. I don't even have an idea. 13 million is not quarterback money anymore. Shit, TJ's about to get double that. Where is that linebacker I just signed? Or did he sign with somebody else? I thought he signed. I saw the salary like go down. Where did he go? What the hell? Am I confused? Didn't I just sign a linebacker who was like an A? Okay. Is he really not here? That's weird. What? What the hell happened? Where is he? Malcolm Todd. Yeah, what? He's on the team. Why is he not in my depth chart? Oh, maybe I need to send some players to the practice squad? That should probably be made clear if I send him to the practice squad. Oh, did that guy go to my practice squad? Is that what happened? Yes, he did. That's what happened. Because he couldn't fit on the active roster. There we go. Okay, so now he should show up. All 10 analysts for NFL Network have us losing to Buffalo in week 1. That's fine. You know what I say about that? Fuck them. You know? Let's see him. So what does this guy do? He's got A awareness, A plus, whatever that is, BLB, A agility. I think he seems like maybe he's a middle linebacker type guy. So let's put him in the middle spot, because that guy seems like my weakest linebacker anyway. I think Deontay Johnson can be a top receiver if he works on his catching. Yep. Shout out Deontay Johnson. If you haven't watched the Deontay Johnson video on our channel, check it out, because it is a good one, and I worked hard on that one. Let's see what trading is like. They need a punter. Who has like a good quarterback? Let me see. Where can I like just look at? Let's just, you know what? Let's just go into the first game and see what that's like, and go from there. Go with the one uniform that I did actually edit. Deontay, I think Deontay is gonna be. I think he's gonna be really good. I think it's just more for me a question of how many targets is he getting? Because how many are Juju and Claypool demanding? And that remains to be seen, because we don't even know we don't even have any idea really what Canada's offense is going to look like. You know, so we'll see. Do I have to change the difficulty again? Yeah, let's do that. All-Star, I did that last time. Let's do... Oh, wait, didn't I just make a field? Where is it? I definitely made one with the blue field and everything. Oh, or does the field just change and it goes to my state? Like, we'll see. Maybe it just goes to my field. Only concern for Deontay is how much can he stay out of his own head. I mean, that was the thing last year, is that, you know, I've just watched a lot of football, and he was doing that stuff where you'd be like, where you could see that he was getting, you know, expert picks. Wow, only one of the 4 picked us. You could see that he was getting frustrated and losing himself and getting really, like, kind of messed up. And it's all love for Deontay because he is, you know, I think he's great. I just, you know, I know he's been in his own head, and it's not a great place to be sometimes as a wide receiver. All right, I guess we're kicking off. I did get my blue field. Sorry if that hurts your eyes. It's very bright on my end, but it looks kind of cool, and I look kind of blue in front of it with my blue shirt from Jesse James caught that ball. All right, let's go. Let's see. Yeah, the receiving room is interesting. I've talked about it a few times. Like, who do you guys think leads them in catches, yards, and touchdowns? Because I had this conversation with my good friend Big Steeler Mood the other day, and he said something that I thought was really interesting. I think it was him. I talked to so many people last week, I can't even remember. I think it was him, and he said he thinks a different person leads them in each, which I thought was really interesting. He thought that Deontay, I think, what is it? He thought that Deontay would lead them in yards, Juju in catches, and Claypool in touchdowns. And I think that's a really interesting take because I could see it. Although I was switched with him in that I thought Juju was going to have the most yards and Deontay would have the most catches. But, you know. Ooh, there he goes. Little third down short stop. Love to see it. Guys, in 7 days from right now, we'll be watching the end of the Steelers kick the Bills' ass. What do you think about that? They're going to score like 45 points. I mean, the Steelers have a ton of great players at their offensive skill positions. The only question, obviously, is how do they stop the Bills' front, because they've been struggling. You're going to blue screen this stream. Nice. Oh, I'm going deep to that tight end there. Yes, sir. Nice catch. The first completion in Access Football Pittsburgh Steelers history. Or the Pittsburgh Killer Bees, if that's what we renamed them to. Well, let's see. Let's get a little offensive rhythm going here, huh? A little dump off to the running back. All right, well, that's that ball. The football does bounce in a funny way, but not quite like that. Not quite like that. Let's get a little swing out to the running back. I do like these. I do like the uniforms I made up real quick. They need a little more work, but oh, that was red and dead right away. That was like a Randy Fiechner play. Apologies. Let's do a little flood action. See how that works. The blue is extremely bright on my end. I should not have that. There you go. Get that. Aw, dude, you gotta hang on to that. You know what though? At least the fact that I'm not just like storming up and down the field and scoring. You know, it does remind me so much of the Dreamcast games, the 2K Dreamcast games, which is cool. Yeah, that ball did bounce really high. Somebody's asking about Dwayne Haskins. I think Dwayne Haskins, you know, I think he holds his own fate, you know. For him, it's like, does he want to be a great NFL quarterback? Does he want to put the work in? Does he have the mental strength to do that. It remains to be seen. Look, if you want to talk about how bad Mason Rudolph has been, because I know a lot of Steelers fans love to shit talk Mason. Mason Rudolph's played like half as many games as Dwayne Haskins and has like 5 more touchdowns and 2 less interceptions. So I don't know, for all the bad stuff I've heard people talk about Mason Rudolph in the preseason, all I know is I look at what happens on the field, and Tomlin didn't think, how are you going to let him catch that, dude? You do feel pretty helpless on pass defense, I'm not going to lie, because the players you don't really rotate to them the way you would expect. But yeah, my man, since you mentioned the game, I mentioned it earlier, but the developer was kind enough to send me a key because I tweeted about it the other day. So I got to say thank you guys for watching me do stuff whenever you watch me do stuff or you watch my show, because it's nice to get little perks like that. It makes the work feel a little worth it. And, you know, not an ad or anything, just checking out the game. And I'm having a good time. I think I'll definitely play this again, no doubt about it. I love football games, but Madden to me is just unbearable. I can't do it. Just can't do it. Rudolph is just a better quarterback at the moment, a lot more professional, improves every season. Yeah, I think that's one of the most reasonable takes I've seen on Mason Rudolph in the offseason. I don't know if you guys saw me, by the way. Shout out to the Lazy Sports podcast. It's in my community post right now. If you can pop over there and just do me a solid and subscribe to them. I was on their podcast this week, and I really think it's a voice worth amplifying, and I think they could use a little bit more support. So if you don't mind helping them rank in the algorithm, go ahead and click on that link. You can watch the 2-hour video where I guessed it if you wanted, but you don't have to do that. Just go through, subscribe to their stuff, and like it. You know, just like a few posts. When these smaller channels, it's so hard to break free until you get some support. So if you guys don't mind doing me the solid of just popping over Lazy Sports Podcast and showing them some love, I would appreciate it greatly, and I would take it as a personal favor. So thank you. I did that podcast at like midnight the other night. It was pretty crazy. Not for old version of me, but old version of me, that was crazy. That Bong Boy HR. Hey bro. Hey man. That's a good YouTube username. Ugh, sometimes like the drags and stuff don't really work the way you're expecting. Shit. I wonder if there's like good either customizable playbooks or you know, just good, really, like, unique ones, or who knows. Speaking of smaller channels, woo, 1K, yeah, congrats, my friend. I'm so happy for you to finally hit that number. It's no joke. All right, let's go on the fly. There you go. Yes, perfect throw. Nice. See, here I am rooting for the Pittsburgh Battle Hawks or whatever. Well, not that, but we're the custom Steeler Hawk things. Ooh, thought that guy was gonna lay that block. Ooh, but I got a face mask. I'll take it. We gotta get this run game started, though. No small achievement getting 1,000, man. I remember trying to get this channel up to 1,000, and it took so long. Ooh, there we go. No stiff arm. All right. That was fun. Oh my god, he did all the work. I give him at least one chance to get in, right? Only fair. There you go. Outside run is definitely, they're definitely susceptible to it in this one, but hey. Kicking's pretty simple. You just time a power meter and point the aiming thing. How are you doing today? I am doing quite good, my friend. I am looking forward to watching a little wrestling later this evening. I'm a big CM Punk fan, if I haven't mentioned that on the channel before. And my man's is returning after a long time away from the ring, and so I'm looking forward to checking that out. And we're just screwing around on stream right now, having some fun. Nice sack, by the way. But having a nice chill Sunday. My girlfriend's sleeping in the other room. It's cloudy here. I like cloudy weekend days because I don't feel bad about not doing anything. And that is exactly what I'm doing. The kicking, yeah, it's not great, but it's easy at least. I don't like feeling. That's true, and you could probably turn down the power slider in the settings maybe. But I don't. The thing I don't like is I don't like getting screwed with. There you go. Way to stuff them on the direct snap. I don't like when you feel like you get screwed by a kicking meter because you don't always know how it's gonna time out, and you don't get to do like practices and stuff. I encountered that when I was playing Madden 05 last year, which was a game I remembered greatly, but for whatever reason when I played it on the emulator, it just kind of, it was just, I found it almost impossible to time the kicking meter, and it just was very frustrating because I'd miss like 20-yard field goals or something, and it just was driving me nuts. Nice. Good little run. Let's try a little corner throw. I agree, though, about it is easy. Shit, bad throw. But yeah, I do appreciate the few of you hanging out today. I know this is not something that I expected to do dramatically exciting numbers or anything. It's definitely a change of pace, and I haven't done any video game stuff in a while, but thought it would be a fun little change of pace. Ooh, damn. And I just appreciate the hustle by them to try to make the effort to get this out into the community and everything. You know, if these start to do any better, I'll definitely do it more often. Oh, tough throw. Oh, whoa, nice throw. Man, that was pretty good. I never would have made that throw in Madden. Absolutely zipped it. Ooh, bad sack though. Let's just get this game done, and then maybe I'll call it a stream from that point. But if you have any other Steelers related questions or queries in the meantime, let me know. Shit. Oh, was that an interception or a fumble? Damn. Some kind of turnover. Oh well. Damn, I gotta not give up a touchdown here. It's almost halftime. I can't be going in giving up my lead. Ooh, should have been able to pick that. The ball definitely bounces a little dramatically sometimes. I don't know what the physics system and stuff that they're using in this game is, but it definitely gets the ball to bounce a good bit. See, like that. But it bounces so far out of bounds that it's like, what's the point? You can't ever get picks. All right, there you go. Was that third down? Looks like it. All right, well, you held him to a 3 at least. Maybe I'll try one deep shot, because why not? Damn. It's obnoxious. I don't know if you heard that. Let's just see what happens. Why not? Chuck it up. Can I move somebody? Ooh, just got sacked. That's not gonna help. It's okay, we get the ball first. Let's win this. Win this game. Put up some second half points. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Had a feeling you might be able to reverse field like that. I'll take it. Kickoff return. First one in franchise history. Take that all day. Thank you very much. That's a way to start a half. Definitely like a little... The blocking is like definitely a little sticky. Defenders definitely get kind of just stuck on people, but again, not always going to be perfect with the presentation. Not always going to be perfect. I guess they're gonna have to probably start passing here soon, you would think. I don't know, I'm curious to see if like tendencies change as the game goes on. Doesn't seem like it, because they're, right as I said that, they just ran the ball. Oh, 2 in a row. And a pre-snap penalty. Oh, was I offsides? I didn't even realize. Oh. Oh well. I guess they're only down by 1 score, and there is a lot of time, so it's forgivable if they're not rushing. Damn. Great throw. Next time I think I'll have to play this on the Twitch. I think it'll probably rank a little bit better than it did on YouTube. I guess people don't really go to the YouTubes for the gamings, but that's where all my people are. If you don't follow us on the Twitch, make sure you do. It's at 5-star matchup, just over there too. Just like it is everywhere. We have a new link tree, by the way, which you might have seen pop up in our social profiles, which is a actually really nifty way to keep all of your links in one place. So now that'll be just kind of what I post for anything, because you can just click right through to YouTube or Patreon or Twitter from there, which, you know, please do. Nice sack. Oh, did he fumble? He didn't recover it, though. Damn. been getting stops in the red zone, which is kind of dope. Whoa. Hit me with the change of pace there on 3rd and long. Didn't expect that. Or 2nd and long. Another run. Wow, way too much running for... I mean, that's kind of crazy. You want to get a score here. If you're Los Angeles Waves or whatever the hell they're called. I don't know what they're called. Well, got to get one more score and lock this game down. Lock it down. Ooh. Let's get the running game going. Little Cower-esque lock it down kind of game. Protect a 5-point lead. Could have been more. But it gets the clock going. Nice. Get a first down. A couple more minutes off the clock. They're just bringing the house every time. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. There you go. Yeah, sometimes the passing game is... The passing game's not bad. It's definitely a little arcadey, but it's fun. I like that they put the jukes on the left and right bumper just like Madden used to have it. Because that was always a bummer to me when that changed, because that always just was a natural part of that game for me. There you go. Touchdown. Yes. Nicely done. That was an important drive. I like that you can... I really like that you can just speed through everything because there's not just pointless cutscenes everywhere. Maybe I'll do like a full review on this game or something. Imagine they're just going to be throwing it. But who knows, because they've been running it while down earlier, so... Oh, should have been an interception. Guys don't really float. The pass defense is definitely the roughest part of this, no doubt about it. It's just hard to get that motion right. Let's do a little safety blitz. See if that gets home. Oh, it does. Hell yeah. And he dropped the ball. No recovery, though. I'll take a strip sack any day of the week, though. It's always a good thing. Let's just get out of Dodge with this. The first win in franchise history, of course. We'll pick up, as you imagine, obviously, we'll pick up this franchise mode the next time we play. Boom. They're gonna go for it. So this is really the play of the game here. If I get the stop, which I better because it's 4th and forever. If I get the stop, game will be over. If not, stay alive for a little longer. Nice. Incomplete. So let's just run this clock out, get the first dub in franchise history, and we'll call it a stream. There we go. Ooh, beat him to the corner. There you go. There you go. Ooh, he stepped out. Did not anticipate that. But I'm going to keep feeding the running back, a la Najee. You know, just keep handing it off. Get him 8 million touches. The running game definitely does reward you. Like, you definitely have a lot of space, but it does reward you for hitting the right spot. Which is more than you could say about Madden most of the time. And there's a little bit more space. It feels more like playing... It feels more like playing an NCAA game, which I think is kind of a positive. Ooh. I'm sure there are people, I would imagine, that have modified this to run just like an NCAA game. Like, I mean, have the full teams and everything. Because, like I said, there's the Ohio State helmet. There's the Michigan helmet. Ooh. The quarterback does fumble almost every time he gets sacked, which is kind of a bummer. It's like TJ Watt's always sacking him. No. Ah. Damn. Keep it going just a little while longer, don't you? Damn. And like, you know they're going to chuck it deep, but these are AI. And, ooh. That doesn't really matter, I guess, because they would still need the... Oh, they're going to not onside kick it? I guess I thought they would have. Oh, yeah, they did. I've always been surprised that no one's ever been able to come up with an onside kick that just works routinely. Remember when Boswell did that goofy one a couple years ago that he had apparently done at Rice, but it just didn't work out in the NFL? It's just an almost impossible thing to have happen, I guess, given the rules. Which I guess is probably ultimately a pretty good thing, because if you were able to do it frequently, teams with good offenses would have it the whole game, which is not really ideal. Nice, get the first down. Let's let's keep feeding the running back. I don't mind building up his stats. Let's go. I wonder how progression and stuff works too. Oh, not so good on that one. So let's see what the stats were like. So my quarterback only 9 of 15 for 133. Didn't really throw it a lot. But 12 carries for $115 for the running back. 7 for 117 for my main receiver. That's not bad. Yeah, not bad. Nice. And so I guess I get points. You get points by how much you win by. Didn't realize that. Interesting. All right, well, I just wanted to check this out today. Play a couple games. A few of you guys that hung out, I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll consider checking out Axis Football yourself. And if you haven't, make sure you check out the rest of our new stuff that's come out in the last 2 weeks. And just be ready for the new episodes of the full show coming next Monday. It's a pretty exciting stuff. And if you don't follow on Patreon, make sure you consider that.